Hi guys, it's Ali again. It's been a really long time. It's probably been about a year since I last actually did a video, but a lot has changed my life since, and yeah, my direction has kind of changed, as you can tell by the title of this video already. Um, my life has kind of moved into kind of music journalism type of stuff, so I think the easiest way for me to get back into videos is to do a kind of rundown of the acts that I want to be seeing at Download Festival this year. It's that time of year again. I love Download. You know, I've only been twice before, but it feels like I've been for my entire life. Um, this year is my first year as press as well, so I'm going for the little known site alreadyheard.com. You've probably heard enough of them from me already, but you know, it's the first site that I started writing for and I love them, so you know, I can't leave, they can't get rid of me. But yeah, first year as press, I don't really know what to expect. Probably missing a hell of a lot of bands doing interviews, and that's probably going to fuck me off, but what can you do? Without further ado, let's get started and have a look at the lineup. Now, I've got the poster down here. So, fourth stage on Friday. There's not really anyone there that's all that interesting except for Decade. Now, I've seen Decade twice already, supporting the Used, and God, they were supporting someone the other day. Set It Off, that's it. So, yeah, I only saw that last week, so I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. They're great, really kind of exciting, you know, get up off your feet and do something kind of band. So really kind of good for them. Third stage, starting off with Counterparts. Oh, I love Counterparts. If you love a good bit of emo, then you love Counterparts. Counterparts, as Jared Alonji would say. It's the one you want to be going for, bare teeth. Headline in that stage is Fight Star, all fine by me. I don't really listen to it because I love Busted more. Sorry. Zeppo Encore stage, now this is a good one. Opening up on Fearless Vampire Killers in the morning. Now, I know they get a bad press and everything, but when you look at every single lyric that they've written before, it's like there's an entire story behind every single little line, and they are amazing songwriters. I love the guys. They're really friendly, and they're the nicest guys you can meet. I love them. I don't. They play a lot of local shows as well, so I'm more than happy with them. I love them to pieces, and I can't wait. Although that is going to bug me getting up so early on Friday morning, but what can you do? I'm not going to complain about getting up early on a fucking festival, am I? Headlining that is Blackstone Cherry. Well, they were a secret act last year, but I don't know. I'm not really fussed. Opening main stage though is All That Remains. Next after them is Hell Yeah. Why wouldn't you be at Hell Yeah? That's the main thing. If they're clashing with Counterparts, then I'm probably going to regret saying that. Is Five Finger Death Punch. Now, I've never seen him before, but I love him. I love him to pieces. Really, really good, just for an all-out good time. Judas Priest. Judas Priest. If you're not a Judas Priest, you just... Why? Why are you not a Judas Priest? The reason most of us are here is because of Judas Priest, right? Am I right? So if you're not a Judas Priest, you just... Ugh. And headlining that day obviously is Slipknot. I've never seen Slipknot before for some strange reason. I think I've just dodged every other show just because I was always petrified of the pits, and you know, I don't want to die in a pit, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's gonna be a good laugh. I love everything about them. Who doesn't really? But the thing is, it's going to be mostly a set based on 5 The Grey Chapter. So really, I don't really know. It could go either way really, as long as they play Custer. That's the one thing. If they're going to bring out anything out of 5, and then it needs to be Custer, because we need to hear that live. Now, starting on the 4th stage on Saturday is New Year's Day. You take one look at me and you can literally see Ash Costello anyway, so you know. I adore New Year's Day. Like I said about female fronted bands, literally New Year's Day are one of the only ones I can warm to and just love. I love New Year's Day, everything about them, because I saw them Halloween last year, supporting Glamour of the Kill and Escape the Fate for Download Freezes Over. So Why not? Why not? Third stage opens with In Heart's Wake. Love them. I just reviewed the new album. Really, really, really good stuff. So definitely check that out. Second on that is Chunk No Captain Chunk. See, I don't... Despite the fact I love the entire genre, they don't really wash all that well with me, but I will go and give them a try just to see if they're any good. No, third stage is so good that day, that's not fair. Hands Like Houses. Now, when they first came out, I was all hyped about it and going, yeah, this is really, really good stuff. And then nobody picked up on it, and everyone's going, oh, no, you're just being stupid. And now people love them, and yeah, I'm glad that people have started loving them now. It's good to kind of bring it back. Upon a Burning Body. Now this is a tough one because the whole PR stunt last year really fucked me off. I really couldn't understand why that was going to do anything for them and whether they were actually going to get anything out of it. Bar hate. But I still love the music. I still love Red, White, Green. So can't really complain. I will still go and see them if they're not clashing with anything else, but they probably are. North Lane. Should be good to see the new vocalist. Should be good. I don't know what to expect. I do love the old stuff, so I've not got any problem with it. Crown the Empire. Crown the Empire. If you want something good, energy, and getting off your feet again, same with Decades, then Crown the Empire are the ones for you. Every Time I Die. Why not? Why not? But they're going to be clashing with somebody, aren't they? That's the usual thing. This is what frustrates me the most out of Download. Usually I don't care that much about clashes. Usually I'll just go, all right, okay, well, I'll definitely see this one, and then I'll make a contingency plan to go and see another one, and then it will all somehow work out, and I'll see them at another show, they'll do a local show or something like that, and I'll be all right. But this one is one that's going to bug the fuck out of me, and headlining the third stage is Andrew WK. Now, if you know me, I'm a big, huge Jackass fan, and it really annoys the hell out of me that I'm probably going to end up missing Andrew WK. He's so energetic, party. There's nothing to not like about Andrew WK. I mean, I know I've heard that he wasn't all that great his last UK performances and stuff like that, but I love him. I absolutely love him. I'm a Jackass geek, so I will never not love Andrew WK. Zipper Encore on Saturday. Dodge the Lounge Kittens, will you? Don't bother. If you value your life, don't bother. Honestly, for the love of God. Novelty, alright, okay, we get the novelty with Steel Panther, but what is this novelty of 3 girls stood behind mics doing the do 40s kind of bullshit? Yeah, alright, it's good for a laugh when you find it on YouTube, but you really don't want to be going and wasting your time at a festival to see that, do you? Do you? Nah, I didn't think so. Ace Frehley. Why am I even surprised that Ace has gone solo on the same weekend as his other big band? We'll see. I'm not entirely sure. He's probably going to be clashing with someone else, so it's just, it's just a meh, if there's nothing else on, we'll go and see him. Motionless in White. I love Motionless in White far too much. It would be good to see how they're going to merge in the whole Reincarnate album with all the old stuff. I'd love to hear some more stuff from Creatures. It'll be interesting. I love them, and I've never seen them live before, so I am definitely going to be there. Black Star Riders, that should be interesting because I've heard a few of the new songs. Black Veil Brides, you know me. Whatever you got to say about Black Veil Brides, I adore them just because the musical quality, if you have anything to say about Black Veil Brides, just look at Jake Pitt's guitar tutorials on YouTube and you'll see how much talent that guy has. He has so much talent. I have so much respect for him. And all of them, I'm a Kiss fan at the end of the day, so I will love Black Veil Brides. There's nothing about it. There's nothing to it. Now, this is the one that's fucking me off as well because it's clashing with Andrew WK. Marilyn Manson. I grew up with Marilyn Manson from, I want to say, age like maybe, 10? And I refuse to miss him. I've never seen him before, so this is why it's bugging me so much, because I've never seen Andrew WK and I've never seen Marilyn Manson before. But I've grown up with Marilyn Moore, and he made me who I am now. I wouldn't be wearing this kind of shitty makeup if it weren't for Marilyn Manson starting it in the first place, you know? So it has to be Marilyn Manson, it has to be, because I know people have said the same thing with Andrew WK, that maybe, you know, he wasn't all that good when he came back last year. But for the love of God, this is the first time that you've seen Manson at Download for God knows how long. You've got to do it. I've got to be there. There's no way about it. There's no two ways about it. I'm going there. And for main stage on Saturday, Funeral for a Friend. Oh my God, the emo just keep pouring back. I love it. I love it. As long as they play a lot of stuff from Hours, then it will be fine. It will be fine. Not so much the new stuff, but as long as there's some kind of Hours stuff in there, I'll be fine. Parkway Drive. Parkway Drive. Gonna love a bit of Parkway Drive. Probably gonna be clashing with someone else, but I'll probably go and see them instead. Hollywood Undead. Let's go dodge that one. Rise Against. One of the first bands I saw. Yeah, I love them. I love Rise Against. It's kind of like you just want to get up and fight. Really, I love Rise Against. A Day to Remember, obviously cannot not be there for A Day to Remember. I'm surprised that they, you know, only third down. I was kind of expecting them to at least have got by a headlining point at this point, but I suppose they're not that far off that. It's just a case of, you know, pulling out maybe another album or two, and then it'll be good. Now, Saturday's headliner is what? I am so grateful, really, that there's two other headliners that I really want to go and see, because Muse. I get really angry when I think about Muse, because it's just not. The minute they were announced, I was instantly saying, well, I don't even care who else is going to Download. I'm not going, because I do not want to sit and put up with Muse. I can't stand it. It just is not. It does not fit in that lineup whatsoever. Slipknot, Muse and Kiss. Come on. Who's the odd one out there? Oh yeah, Muse. What the fuck is going on here? Am I the only one? Am I legitimately listening to someone else? Really? I don't get it. I do not understand it, and I probably never will, but fuck it. Oh, that's really, really buggers me off now. Right, so let's move on to Sunday before I get a little bit too annoyed. Third Stage, now opening up with Like a Storm. Now I did an interview with them for Metal Hammer. I do love them. I love them. They're just, it's to put them really bluntly, and to probably put a bit too much of a stereotype on them, because they do actually do other music. The term didgeridoo metal is all I'm going to say to you about Like a Storm. Go and check them out if you haven't heard of them yet, because you'll like it. I'm sure you will. It's lovely. Third Stage, 3 Days Grace. 3 Days Grace? I'm surprised they're on that stage. I would at least have expected them to be on like second stage or something like that. 3 Days Grace, come on man, love them. The Ghost Inside, I'm excited for them, because, you know, Dear Youth was an amazing album. I loved it to bits. Headline is Yellow Card. Now that brings back a hell of a lot of memories, doesn't it? You know, teenager on Tony Hawk's games and stuff like that. Oh god, I love them. But I bet you they're going to be clashing with a certain someone who's headlining main stage, which I will mention in a minute. Zippo Encore stage, and who have we got? We've got We Are Harlot. Now this is one I am waiting for. I have been giving We Are Harlot so much praise ever since we first heard Denial, the whole classic rock kind of glam kind of stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so pleased that somebody's actually brought it back, and I adore the fact that Danny Worsnop's vocals actually really fit it. I love the riffs. I love everything. It's so catchy, and like, it's sleazy, but I love it. That's the best thing about the 70s, the fact that everything was so sleazy and dirty, and it's just, oh, I cannot say how much I love We Are Harlot. So I don't even care who else is playing at the same time as them. I'm going to bloody We Are Harlot. I don't even give a shit. Lamb of God, second headliners on Zippo Encore. Yeah, gotta love Randy Blythe. Haven't seen him since 2012 actually, so should be good just to, you know, just because I love him, just because. Oh, Dodge Godsmack. What the hell? Godsmack. I thought they died of death a long time ago. Right, and going on to main stage now. Opens up second with 36 Crazy Fists. Now that's proper good emo memories nowadays, but you know, you gotta love them, haven't you? I mean, the new album I reviewed, it was good. It was definitely different anyway, but you know, do love them anyway. You can't not. Cavalera Conspiracy. Purely because of Max Cavalera, you've got to be there. You can't leave Max all on his own, can you? Nah, I didn't think so. Billy Idol. Billy Idol. I'm far too excited. I'm going like a little kid about Billy Idol just because it's so many memories. Slash and Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. Yeah, because I missed Slash at 2012. I was too busy watching. Oh, who the bloody hell was I watching? The Prodigy. Oh, and the Prodigy were terrible that year. It was so boring as fuck. But yeah, I'm definitely not missing Slash this time. Definitely not. Motley Crue. You're not missing Motley Crue, are you? You're not. Basically, you're there. If you're there at download, you are not missing Motley Crue. Okay, put it bluntly, you're not missing them at all. Best thing ever is the little old headliner on Sunday, Kiss. I have wanted to see Kiss since I was a very small, not that small, kid. I adored Kiss, and I still do. I still adore him. Download 2012, I was going around dressed as fucking Gene Simmons every day, even when they're not headlining, so I can't wait to just be surrounded by people that are dressed like Gene Simmons and Ace and all that. But yeah, that's the whole lineup. I am I'm far too excited, obviously. I'm fucking pissed off at Muse, but you know, that's just life. I can't have everything, can I? But yeah, it's a good strong lineup. It's kind of across the board this time. Yeah, so if you do catch me around, you know, just give me a nudge, you know, tap me on the shoulder and just go, oh, you, I remember you off the internet and stuff like that. So yeah, I will be seeing you in the field, I guess then. Take care then. See ya.